It's Tuesday, the 21st of November, 2023. Welcome to the Fast 5 Business News by Fear and Greed, where we give you the top 5 business stories you need to know in just 5 minutes. I'm Michael Thompson, and good morning, Sean Aylmer.
Good morning, Michael.
Sean, 5 stories, 5 minutes. Let's get going. Story number 1, Prime Minister Anthony Albanese was out and about yesterday after what really seems like weeks of travel, first to the US and then to Pacific Islands. He criticised Chinese forces for injuring Australian divers in international waters a week ago, saying they were dangerous, unsafe and unprofessional.
He said China's aware of Australia's anger over the incident, though he wouldn't say how they became aware of Australia's annoyance or whether he brought it up with Xi Jinping last week when they were both at APEC. He said the incident, in which a diver suffered an injury from a Chinese destroyer's use of its active sonar, shows the importance of communication guardrails between nations and of military-to-military communication. When asked, Mr Albanese said he wouldn't provide details of how he conveyed his view, rather saying it was through normal channels, whatever they are. The Prime Minister also rejected suggestions yesterday that the government failed to protect Australians after it released 84 people from detention earlier this month, following a High Court ruling that indefinite detention is unconstitutional.
And just quickly staying in Canberra, Sean, 2.5 million small businesses will get access to voluntary cyber health checks and, really importantly, one-on-one assistance during cyber attacks. These are new plans announced by Home Affairs Minister Claire O'Neill.
The government wants to combat the growing trend of criminal groups exploiting vulnerable supply chains to attack bigger prizes. Basically, the moves are aimed at fixing insecurity among the 97% of businesses classified as small. Most of them don't have the time or resources to properly plan for cybersecurity incidents, but they do participate in critical supply chains of those bigger businesses. The plan, which comes into effect next year, comes ahead of the imminent release of the Albanese government's long-awaited cybersecurity strategy.
Story number 2, Sean, big story. Optus boss Kelly Bayer Rosmarin has resigned following the mass outage that hit its network on November 8, last year's cyber attack, and a less than convincing performance at a Senate inquiry last Friday.
Parent company Singtel announced the departure yesterday morning, and CFO Malcolm Venter will become interim CEO. Ms. Bayer Rosmarin has held the top job at Optus since April 2020. In a statement, she said that having had some time to reflect, she made the decision to resign in the best interests of Optus going forward. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese weighed into the discussion. He said, and I quote, "Many individuals, millions of Australians and so many businesses simply were left without information about what was going on." He went on to tell Sky News, "The CEO has resigned. That, of course, is not surprising, given the circumstances which are there."
Story number 3, I love this one, Sean. Bunnings is pushing into the $5 billion home cleaning market, meaning soon with your soil and your barbecues and your wall tiles and your paint, you'll be able to buy everything from laundry detergent to dishwashing tablets and paper towels and cleaners, the lot.
I don't want to spend any more money at Bunnings. Have you ever been to Bunnings and actually spent under $100?
No, I don't think it's possible, is it?
Yeah, no, I don't think so. As Bunnings puts it, the hardware chain wants to sell everything from the front gate to the back fence. The expanded move into cleaning and selling popular cleaning products in bulk at low prices is a direct challenge to market heavyweights like Woolies and Coles, also places like Costco. Earlier in the year, Bunnings launched a new and expanded pet offering. This follows that. Bunnings boss Mike Schneider said the retailer was riding the wave of demand for cleaning products through the pandemic. That wave has continued. People still want to buy cleaning products from Bunnings, apparently.
All right, story number 4. Argentina elected libertarian outsider Javier Milei as its new president yesterday, Australian time, rolling the dice really on an outsider with radical views to fix an economy absolutely hammered by triple-digit inflation, a looming recession and rising poverty.
This is going to be interesting to watch. Official results show Milei with near 56% versus 44% for his rival, according to Reuters. Milei is pledging economic shock therapy. His plans include shutting the central bank, ditching the peso, and slashing spending, potentially painful reforms that resonated with voters angry at the economic malaise in that country. He has plenty to do. The country is broke, no money. Inflation's at 150%, and it has all sorts of rules around the use of capital, which means it's very hard to use capital. Mr. Milei's win shakes up Argentina's political landscape and economic roadmap and could impact trade in grains, lithium, very important to Australia, and hydrocarbons. Mr. Milei has criticised China and Brazil, saying he won't deal with communists and favours stronger US ties.
Last one, story number 5. Congratulations to the Australian cricket team for their win in the World Cup yesterday. How about this though, Sean? The game lured 57 million viewers in India. That's a record.
A lot of people. The game was played at probably the world's biggest stadium in front of the Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi, Bollywood stars and around, up to 130,000 spectators. Disney Hotstar said viewership peaked at 57 million people. Incredible. They did fall away as Australia looked like winning the game, according to Bloomberg. Cricket's becoming very big business thanks to its popularity in India. The Board of Control for Cricket in India has become one of the richest sporting bodies in the world. The Indian Premier League's worth around 10 billion Aussie dollars. Incredible, Michael.
Yeah, it certainly is. There we go, the top 5 business stories in 5 minutes. Thank you, Sean.
Thank you, Michael.
It is Tuesday, the 21st of November, 2023. Remember to hit follow on the podcast, and if 5 minutes isn't enough, you can find our longer daily show called Fear and Greed Business News, wherever you listen to podcasts. I'm Michael Thompson, and that was the Fast 5 Business News by Fear and Greed. Have a great day.